Hi everybody, I'm Tiffany Howie from Sunseeker, Portugal, and today we're going to take a look at one of our latest listings. We're here in the sunny Albufeira Marina, which is located central Algarve, and just behind me is a 2009 Sunseeker Manhattan 52 called Lady in Blue, and she's stunning. So let's take a look. We've stepped onto the bathing platform now, and this whole platform is hydraulic. So press of a button, this goes into the water with the Avon rib included, so launching and recovering is super easy. When we move slightly more into this side, you've got two large lockers built into the back here, so storing toys, fenders, washing gear for the boat, all there, super easy to get to. And nice and sleek design as well, so it's not automatically visible that these are lockers. The Sunseeker fans out there will probably know that the Manhattan 52 replaced the really popular Manhattan 50, and a few of the items of that extensive facelift include this double sunbed area. You've also got the passerelle, which is now located under the steps here on the starboard side, as well as when we walk further forward into this cockpit, the extended flybridge here. So what this does is gives you more shade in this area, so for alfresco dining it's much more comfortable, and it also extends your living space on the flybridge as well. We'll show you that in a bit more detail shortly. So now let's have a look at the lower cockpit area here. So we've got this lovely seating area at the back. All of the external upholstery was replaced in the winter just gone in 2020. You've got this teak table here which actually extends as well, so you can have full dining experience down here. As we move forward into the main accommodation area, the first thing to notice is the really light, modern, contemporary design in this boat. So port and starboard have really deep windows that let in lots of natural light. You've got this lovely C-shaped sofa which is leather upholstered, a large table here, so inside dining as well, so good weather, bad weather, you've got lots of places to dine in really sociable style with friends and family. Over on this port side there's a pop-up TV and bar situated underneath. The whole boat has Mediterranean air conditioning, so different controls in different areas. You can have that nice and cool in here, but if it's too cold downstairs you can switch it off in that area as well. You've got both surround sound system in this area too, so when the TV's popped up, or even just for your AV sound system, that's going to have a really crisp sound to it. As we walk up here further forward, you've got this lovely storage area just behind the helm position, so you can fit your charts and bits like that in there. This great forward-facing seat, which is really social as well, so it acts as kind of an extended co-pilot seat, but also means when you're sat here you can still carry on a conversation with whoever's down in the lower saloon area. And let's move up to the helm position. So lower helm is situated on the starboard side in this area. You've got these lovely deep windows, electric opening window on the starboard side as well. Two Raymarine E120 chart plotters. You've got your Raymarine speed, depth gauge and an autopilot. Engine hours she's at around 760. And then bow and stern thruster on this side, super handy buttons to have when you're mooring in close quarters. Because these boats are quite heavy as well, they sit really nicely in the water even when you've got a bit of tide or a bit of wind against you. All the rest of your buttons are all here, really easy to get to, so anchor switch, battery link switch, bilge pump operations, windscreen wipers, your Javsco remote searchlight as well, all there, really easy access. We'll take a look downstairs now as well. We head down from the upper saloon into the galley area here, which is where we are now, and it's got this lovely curved staircase that is really sleekly designed and fits in really nicely with the features of the boat. You've got a really large galley as well, so lots of storage in all of these cupboards all right the way along. A 3-burner electric Plastimo hob, and here you've got a Panasonic combination microwave and oven. Stainless steel sink here with hot and cold mixer tap. And one of the really cool design features of this particular galley is the windscreen is located directly above us, and what that does is essentially gives us a skylight into this area. So a lot of galleys you can find sometimes will be a bit darker when they are situated downstairs, but this gives tons of natural light into this area. Just ahead of me we have a really large full-size refrigerator and freezer. So refrigerator on the top and then freezer down here on the bottom. At the floor section of the lower accommodation area we come to the first of 3 cabins, and now we are in the VIP guest cabin. So this features an island double bed, which is really spacious and very long as well, so you're going to fit 2 adults in here more than comfortably. There's a sharp TV fitted onto the wall just in front of us here. You've got storage built in right the way along the port and starboard sides of this boat, as well as underneath the bed. You've also got a large hanging locker, which is mirror fronted as well, and Ensuite, which is directly ahead of us, and the Ensuite to this particular head is Jack and Jill door, so that serves the second cabin as well. We're in the second cabin now, which is a twin bunk cabin that's located to the starboard side, just directly ahead of the galley. And as behind me you can see, we've got the bunks built into here. They're actually pretty spacious, so you can fit 2 adults on these quite comfortably. You've got sharp TV built into the wall panel just in front of me, storage just underneath as well as reading lights, and then just behind this door there's even more storage in the form of 3 drawers and then 4 shelves built in as well. So we're in the third and final cabin now, and this is the master cabin. And this particular area uses the full beam of the boat, so you get this lovely wide bedroom. You've got an island double bed, you've got units built in either side with storage inside as well. And just to my right hand side here is a lovely built-in vanity unit, and the chair just underneath me sits under here when you're not using it as well. There's a sharp TV built into the panel on the wall in front of us, so watching TV in bed you can do on this boat. You've got twin hanging lockers over on the starboard side, and these are mirror fronted as well. So large lockers there, fit lots of clothing. And then also 6 windows to either side, 3 on each side, which is going to let in loads of natural light to this boat. That, coupled with the really nice light linings and this beautiful cherry wood as well, give a really great contrast. And then just over on the port side we have the Ensuite. So Ensuite features electric WC, a large separate shower with a door that closes around, so when you're using it you can keep the rest of the area dry, which is always super practical. And then sink and storage built into that mirror fronted area as well. So we've headed upstairs to the Flybridge now, and this is a really generous space. So first things first, this seating area at the aft starboard side, you've got this lovely unit that extends out to create a full alfresco dining space, as well as, when we lift this up, a grill built into there. So super handy, you can almost sort of cook teppanyaki style with your guests. We move forward and you'll notice the Bimini here, so this is removable if you need, but obviously if you're out here in the sun all day you'll want this up for some shade. We've got a wet bar over in this section, so sink with hot and cold mixer tap, and then a large refrigerator unit in there. So again, the upholstery that's been replaced and the exterior extends to this section as well, so this is all new in winter of 2020. You've got this really big pilot seat and co-pilot seat, so you could probably actually fit 3 people here, and then sunbed at the front as well. All of your equipment from downstairs helm is repeated up here, so for driving you're going to get better visibility, but still got all the technology you need to drive the boat. And then let's have a quick look at the sunbed area. So that's over in the very fore section. So again, really social aspect of this boat is you can be sunbathing out here while your friend's driving and still carry on a conversation. And there is an extra sunbed at the very front of the boat as well, which we'll take a look at now. We've stepped down into the engine room now, and this is located under the floor of the cockpit area. And either side of me we've got Volvo D12 engines, 800 horsepower, the largest of the 3 engine options for this particular boat. Straight 6s, supercharged engines. They'll do everything you need to do and more. You've also got around 2,200 litres for tanks on starboard and port side of fuel. You've got a large Kohler generator at the back of this area as well. Lighting built in to this engine bay too, so it's all nice and illuminated, as well as a fire extinguisher system which will go off automatically if needed. So now we're on the side decks and we're going to go forward and take a look at the bow of the boat. You'll notice that the side decks are nice and wide. We've got these really easy to hold on to stainless steel grab rails as well. And then walking up a little bit further, you step up onto the bow, and you've got a double sunbed on the front here as well. Same upholstery as the rest of the external material as well, so that ties in really, really nicely and contrasts beautifully with this white shiny GRP on the outside. You've got electric anchor winch down at the very front. Just here is the escape hatch to the forward cabin, which also acts as a skylight. And just generally a really light, social, beautiful area to be in. So that is Lady in Blue. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments section. We'll be sure to come back to you. And subscribe to our channel because we're posting regular videos of our latest listings. Thank you.